going on, you guys? Chris Kazama here with Poncho from Secret Ponchos. So, what do you think about the game?
It's also toy, very much.
Yeah, I don't want that trouble.
So this video is brought to you by JunkieMonkeys.com.
What's going on, guys? It's Chris Kazama here, representing for JunkieMonkeys.com here at E3 2014. We're here at the Sony booth, checking out Secret Ponchos from Switchblade Monkeys. I'm here with Yousuf. He's going to give us the rundown on the game. So, Yousuf, my first question is, Secret Ponchos kind of has a Western feel. What inspired this?
We really like spaghetti Western music, and we were playing Soul Calibur, and we had our own spaghetti Western music on, and it just had this really cool chemistry. Everything felt so epic, and we were just like, we got to make a spaghetti Western fighting game for real.
So the music really inspired a lot of the game.
It's the weirdest story, but it was the music that made the game.
Alright, awesome. So, speaking of Poncho, there's a very interesting cast of characters. From playing it, I played with Poncho, I played with a couple other characters. Can you give us a rundown of all the characters in the game?
Sure. There's we tried to, instead of having a bunch of clone characters, we wanted to make a few characters and then be drastically different in mechanics and the way they move and everything. So we got Kid Red. He's two guns. He can fire really fast, trolling his guns all the time, flashy kind of guy. It doesn't matter if you miss because you'll have like 11 more bullets right behind it. Killer's the opposite. He's a slow old guy with a huge bounty on his head, and he's old because he's survived this long. He's got a really long-range six-shooter, and he has a lot of power. But if you miss it, you have to have really good precision. So you can't spam this guy, or you don't have a fast fire rate. Then there's Deserter, and he's got a rifle, Civil War rifle with a bayonet at the end, and he can shoot people at close range, or he can impale them with the bayonet and body check guys. He moves really slow, but he's a kind of a beefy tank kind of guy. So he's really fun to have on your team because he can take a lot of damage, and he's got a snipe move he can do from across the map. So the Matador, she's completely different because she doesn't even have a gun, and she has to fight all these gunfighters. So how does a Matador fight a gunfighter? So we tried to make mechanics the same way that you would fight the bull. So if she goes head to head with them, she'll get slaughtered. But so she has to be tactical about it. So she can throw one of her spears, and she only got 2 spears, but when she throws one, it'll stick in the opponent for a while, and then they'll be wounded. They'll move slow. Then they're slow. She can move in for the kill, or she can throw another spear, and then they're like really primed. So she has to kind of wear them down at a distance strategically, and then she can move in for the kill with her sword, with her execution move. She can also blind opponents with her cape. So if she blinds you, she'll disappear from your field of view for a certain amount of seconds. So then she can get around you and execute you with her sword.
Okay, I like that. I think that's one of the best things I like about the game is that it kind of has that old school arcade feel. A lot of games have where you can customize a character, but you guys actually went for the old school and added a cast of characters. So that being said, is there any significant difference between the characters that will kind of like influence players to choose a favorite, or everybody would like to play with all characters?
I noticed that because we focused on the character archetypes around their playstyles, like one guy's really fast, one guy's really technical. It's like a chess match where you set traps a few moves in advance. Different players have different styles, and I think people will gravitate to. I think at first people will pick the guy they think looks the coolest, and then they're going to slowly start to try them all and find the one that's more their playstyle. So we noticed a pretty wide spread. Phantom Poncho is definitely the one that everyone picks because he looks cool, but he's kind of a hard technical character. And Kid Red is an easy to pick up kind of fun character like that. So
yeah, I played with Poncho, and I had to kind of get used to him. I like Kid Red though because he kind of has like a longer range. With Secret Poncho, he has the double barrel shotgun, but he has a lot of power though, so you got to kind of be strategical with it.
Right.
So the map that we had to play is kind of like a Western saloon type of inspired map. What other maps can we expect from that?
There's a graveyard, and the graveyard's really crazy because every cover object is destructible. So you take cover behind a tombstone, all of a sudden pieces start flying off of it, and you have no cover object anymore. We have the train wreck level. It's just this huge map where all these trains collapse, and you can take cover inside. There's power-ups in them, that kind of stuff. We have a Mexitown kind of plaza, so it's like your classic spaghetti Western, white church, the fountain in the middle, kind of for shootouts. And we're going to launch with 5 maps. So
5 maps? Yeah. Awesome. So this might be a stretch, so I'm asking, this is a Western game, and me being a Western fan, can we get some Clint Eastwood DLC? Some good, bad, ugly? Can we see something like that?
Yeah, you'll probably see our twist on it. Where we can't just put Clint Eastwood in our game, but a lot of the stuff is inspired by his films, and you're going to see our kind of twists on that side.
Awesome. So when can we expect this game to come out? I remember you telling me something about an early Steam access.
Yeah, so the game's coming out. We're hoping to have it all polished for the fall for PlayStation, and it's going to be on PlayStation Plus. We're really excited about that. In the meantime, we want to start testing with the communities, because right now we're just playing with each other all the time. We need to start playing with other people that aren't us. So we're putting on early access, and people can get it on Steam right away. Like, I think it's going to come out either tomorrow or the day after, and it's a lot of fun because our PS4 build is quite far along. So you're not you can just start playing it. We can just balance it with the community, and then so grab it on early access if you're anxious, and if not, we'll see you on PlayStation Plus in the fall.
Any other consoles you think will be releasing on?
Yeah, it would be great if we could support a lot of consoles, because we would kind of make some money. But I think it's more important that we focus on a couple only, because it'll spread us too thin. You have to. So we're just going to choose to focus on a couple consoles, so we can focus quality on there, and then if the game does well and people love it, then we can look at expanding on other ones.
Alright, awesome. So this is Chris from Junkie Monkeys. This is Yousuf. Thanks for giving us the rundown on Secret Ponchos. You can look out for that soon on Steam with Secret Access or Early Access, and if not, check it out on PS4 this fall. So that's it. Peace.